There you are, alone, curious, and bold enough to be first. You've caught the attention of something far older than you realize. Relax, and let me take the lead. I felt the shift in the wind. So many souls guided here by moonlight and wonder. Come close, the story wants to be heard. I felt the shift in the wind. So many souls guided here by moonlight and wonder. Come close, the story wants to be heard. How lovely. So many eager eyes, waiting, watching. You're mine for the evening. Let me take control and guide you through something unforgettable. Hi. How you guys doing? You guys doing all right? Are you guys, are you ready? Hi. I think you're all here for the hand cam stream, right? Couldn't be for anything else, right? Anyway, yes, appreciate the albedo. You guys gotta love the albedo. So we're gonna have fun doing some slime and sand dino eggs today. And of course, you could probably see my microphone here. I have some tweezers here because I think we're going to need them. The last time we did a building set, we needed tweezers, so I got tweezers. I got my notepad. You like my keyboard? Yes. It's very, very clacky when I type on it. You can't really see my mouse pad right now, but you know. I think you know why I covered it. You gotta love the booba pad. So anyway, hi guys, I am Scriptsune, your book reading kitsune. Today we are taking a break between books. Next Monday, we will be starting book 4 of the second series of Warriors, called Starlight. But for now, we're gonna have some fun, and we're going to do some dino eggs today. Oh, hydrate. How dare you? You happy, Lone? Made me hydrate. You probably saw where my water was and you're like, oh, I have to reach all the way across just because you hydrated me. You're never happy. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna move my mouse and keyboard a little bit and hopefully I can make enough room for this. You never saw my bottle until after. Okay, well, I have my water bottle here. I have my energy drink here. And I actually use this as a test for my sound. Because this is a squishy thing. So like kind of makes a little bit of a thudding sound when I tap it. You know me, I'm not really the type to whisper, so you're just gonna hear a bunch of like clicking and stuff. Oh, I just broke that. I literally just snapped one side in half. Yikes. Not me trying to be careful and ends up breaking it. Whoops. At least it still closes. Anyway, let me see if I can move this up and move this over a little bit. Almost bought a Gruner art at Comic-Con last year. Ayo. And I'm gonna bring this here over. Some of you may have seen it in the spoiler section, but I have my eggs and stuff here. Let me move this a little bit more. So I got some paper towels because I know it's gonna be messy. I have some scraping tools here. Lots of different types of scraping tools here. And I have a tray that I put plastic on, and here's the dino eggs that we're gonna be doing today. Some fossil collection stuff. I also have some bowls and plates if I need them. I also have some rubbing alcohol if for some reason I need that. And if you guys, what are you using those paper towels? We are dealing with slime. We are dealing with slime. We are going to need these paper towels. It's okay, Holy. If it's not working, then I'll have to figure it out. It might be in my settings or something. Oh, you're gonna make me stretch now. Fine. Yes, just get to see my shadow as I stretch. Gosh. When you saw the paper towels in the BG of my camera. What do you mean by that? Posture. I'm sitting up. I just sat down. Holy. The nails are naked, no super long purple claws. They already look like French tips. Do I need to do more? They're already super long. I made them kind of look almost like coffin nails. Thank you for the large bow. They look nice, thank you. Believe it or not, after a certain point, my nails stop getting dirt under them, and that's why people mistake me for having French manicures. I do have... hold on. I do have this, if I wanted to put it on it, which is Diamond Strength, which just literally helps your nails. I also have some different nail polish, but I'm not gonna even try that. No snack redeem, no. I'm sorry, Lone. I went to the dentist after doing that many snackies, and they're like, you need to stop snacking so much. The way I bend my arm. What do you mean with the way I bend my arm? Okay, I just went over this with other people, and my arm, I could just completely turn it. I could just completely turn my arm. And it doesn't, it's no pain. I am double jointed, yes. I'm hypermobile. I am a hypermobile person. Dino Egg, hi! Welcome in. Do I call you sloppy or do I call you sloth? Another hydrate. Thank you for the hydrate. As a reminder to anyone new coming in, I do not do whispers, because if you actually go to my about page, you could actually read about all about the channel, because I put some effort into typing all that out. I have auditory processing, which makes it hard for me to understand whispers, so I don't do it to other people. But you will be able to hear what's in these. You're gonna make me stretch again. Gosh. I mean, it has been a long day, but I don't think I need to stretch this much. Okay. Have I satisfied you guys with stretches and hydrates yet? I hope I satisfied you guys. I think the first thing we're gonna do is some scissors. So there are several different types of dinos on these. They light up, but we have to put them together. So we have to open these up and uncover them and put them together. You only have 5 points. Oof. Well, stop spending them so haphazardly. Alright. Which one do you guys want me to crack open first? The left or the right? Thank you for the made headpiece, Holy. Left or right? I'll give you guys the choice. Middle? There's no middle. That's 2 for left. Anyone for the right? None for the right. Okay, I guess we're doing the left one first. We're gonna set this one to the side. I'll just set that on top of my phone. Okay, so the first thing we need to do with this is we need to take off the plastic. Left it is, yeah. So, here's the little zipper. Can we do that with my nails, or do I have to actually cut it? There's a little arrow right here. I think I might have to cut it. It's perforated, but... Actually, you know what? Hang on. I'll get my sharp object out here. It's perforated, so... Oh, yep. There we go. Also, if the music's too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down. I try to make it quiet enough to where people aren't forced to hear it, but like, I can still hear it, you know what I mean?
Man, it didn't come all the way off. Gotta stop looking into blue light tonight. Alright, Holy. Have a nice eat. What is with this? It's only coming off in pieces. Oh, there we go. There's some trash. Let me toss this into the trash can.
Why are you so sus? Quit your sussiness. Yes, as the little baka.
Thank you for the follow. Good luck with your eyeballs, Holy. Yeah, blue light's not fun. So I see that we have a crack here. And just so you know, I only do hand cam streams once in a while. Usually I'm doing book readings every Monday. This is just a break between them. Now how do we get this to open? Do we just... Aha! Just had to press. Aha. There's a lever here. Let's go left or right. It goes to the right. Oh. Huh. And this is what it wants us to use. But I have all these scraping tools because I don't think that's going to do the job. Oh, we have a nice little egg here now. Nice and empty. Goes back together. Nice and hollow. You hear that? Alright. Gonna put this down to the side. I'm gonna set it on the cat tree since Apollo's not there right now. So we got... I think that's the slime. This is the sand. We got instructions and a rock. So this right here, I think we're gonna use a bowl for the sand. But let's look at the instructions first. Oh, what's this? This just fell out of it. Dino facts map. While most people think about that all dinosaurs were very big, the smallest were about the size of chickens, and the current estimates that place the average dinosaur at about the size of a small car. And it has it in 2 different languages. Oh! Oh my god. Oh jeez. Oh my god. I just, I got smacked in the face with bits. Thank you for the 100 bits. I was not expecting to be completely smacked. What are your thoughts on the hit anime Jujutsu Kaisen? You mean, Jujutsu High School? I think you mean? Because I like the Jujutsu High School. Jujutsu Kaisen. JJK. Let me look that up. Have I watched this? That is Jujutsu High School. You fucking kidder. That is just nobody. Hi, welcome back in. Sorry for the smack, no problem. But hi. If you weren't here at the beginning of the stream, I said that we were opening up 2 different dino eggs. We are currently got one of them. We were trying to look at the instructions when this fell out and it has a dino fact. I read that out loud. And I was talking about how next week we're going to be starting up the next book and that this was a intermediary kind of break between the books. Let's see. Oh. So the instructions tell you all the different dinos, so it doesn't spoil you on which dino it is. That's actually pretty nice. And it tells you how to actually use it too. Activate light up. It says it's on the hind side of it. It looks like the different types are these right here. These are the different types. Looks like some sort of T-Rex, maybe an aquatic animal, Triceratops, stuff like that. You started it. It's pretty cursed. Yeah, it is. I'm on the arc where they're actually inside of the zones, if you know what I'm talking about. So I think the first thing we're gonna start with is the sand. This is the sand here. Looks kind of orangey. And I'm gonna open this into the bowl because it's gonna be very messy. If it wants to open. Why is it being so difficult? Oh my god. It's like it's sealed. Like, sealed. Oh geez. This is supposed to be a zip, right? Does that look like a zip to you? Why is it not opening? I might just cut it open at this rate. Maybe just use scissors. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking, because it's not gonna go back into this bag. I'm just gonna use some scissors. It feels like there's some air pocket down here. Or teeth? No. I don't want to ruin my teeth more than they are. I'm gonna cut the bottom where there's an air pocket. Aha! Why is that so stiff? It's almost like foam. Oh my god. Oh. It's falling apart. Not well, that wasn't very hard to find in the sand one. Well, we have 2 of these, so we're gonna have a lot of sand. Oh my god. You guys got... What does this sound like to you? Nothing? It's weird. It's a weird texture. It looked like cheese. It does look like cheese, kinda, but like the texture of it. Here, let me. See what I mean? What is that? It's kind of like a weird foam. Hi, Wampus! How you doing? Kinetic sand. It does look like kinetic sand, doesn't it? And I've never had kinetic sand, so I don't know what to think about this. And it's kind of like sticking together, almost like cobwebs. At least it's not messy. It doesn't leave anything on your hand. But this came out of it. I wish they had more sand, I think. Would have been nice if they had like a whole bowl of sand. Oh, here's the little light thing to pull out for the battery. This is the battery pack. It said hi to Husky and works being what work. Of course it is. Idiot residents. You're having to deal with residents again. I'm gonna go ahead and open this. Just start with the neck. There we go. I am not going to put this in the sand, otherwise it would take ages to clean out. But what dinosaur do you guys think this is? Do you guys think this is anything particular? Maybe a Bronchiosaurus? Maybe? A burb? You think it's a burb? I guess we'll see. Let me get rid of the package so that we can keep our area kind of clean here. I'm gonna toss this out. I'm gonna bring the trash can a little closer. That way I don't have to get up. Oh, as I hit my knee on it. So I got the trash can directly to my left now, so I don't have to get all the way up. A dog? Pterodactyl, totally. Maybe a dragon. You know, dragons were based off of T-Rexes and stuff, so you wouldn't be wrong. Okay, so we have nice kinetic sand, which doesn't feel too bad to touch. My lovely ADHD is probably gonna have fun with that later. But let's put the kinetic sand to the side. And where do I want to put this so it doesn't knock over? I'll put it right there. Okay, now the next thing. I'm gonna let you guys decide this. Do we want the messy goop, or do we want the stone first? So left or right? Left for goop, right for stone. Left for goop, right for stone. That's one for left and one for right. Wampus, do you want to be the tiebreaker? Does anyone want to be the tiebreaker? I'm gonna set this to the side as well. I don't think we need this right now. Wampus the tiebreaker. Well, Wampus also said that they were dealing with idiot residents, so it might take them a second. Meanwhile, oh, found more trash. Meanwhile, I don't want to pull this tab until we have it all the way together. Let's see, are we able to see everything better if I actually use my brand new light bar that I found? Holy shit, that's bright. That is not helpful. Actually, is it? I don't know. I don't think it's helpful. Or just nobody can be a tiebreaker? Well, whoever says left or right would be the tiebreaker, in all honesty. I'm gonna drink some more water. Oh, I think oh, that's what you meant about my... It's because I turned like this to grab my water bottle, and you're seeing the top of my elbow. Yeah. Sorry. Double jointed. double jointed. You know. They want you to be a tiebreaker of left or right. I said left for goop and right for rock. And Wampus isn't here to be a tiebreaker. Lone said left, and Sam said right. It's okay if you don't want to, you know, be the tiebreaker. I can always bring out this coin here, this really old quarter. I love my community too, Lone. They're funny. So I'll give it one more minute for someone to say something. If not, then I will flip this very old quarter and we'll tiebreaker that way. And let's say we did the head for the rock because hard-headed is a thing. And we did tail for the goop. Confused. They want you to pick left or right for these. Left for goop, right for rock, the next thing we open. That's what they're trying to say. But I also have this for a tiebreaker if no one wants to be the tiebreaker. Yeah. It's actually getting warm in here. Hang on. I'm gonna go turn the air back on. That should kick on in a minute. Minor spelling error. Rock, because my brain is like rock. You got some sort of Valgar Murgolas looking coin. That thing, you see some shit. What year is this, I wonder? It's a 2000 coin. So yeah, I think it's seen some shit. I'm gonna put it back in its spot. Okay, so that's another for the rock. So we'll put the slime to the side. We're gonna go ahead and use the actual foil thing for this. So I'm gonna set this to the side, move this over, set that down. We're gonna move this off of here because it's gonna get messy. I'm gonna get this off of here because it's gonna get messy. And we have to start with this plastic. Oh, thank you for the biddy. Also, for anyone that knows, ads are gonna start in 12 seconds. I'm sorry I didn't see it earlier. I kind of ran off out of my seat. All Lone a baby. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lone. You're still a baby to our eyes because we're older than you. Lone is the baby here. Let me know if you guys see ads or not before I start. Because I don't want to start this and you guys be stuck in ads. What do we want to use for this? Might be older, but we're still a part of the same gen. Yeah, I know. I'm like the very start of the generation and like you're towards the end of it. Maybe we'll use that one. What other ones do we want to use? That seems a little large. That has a nice end to it. That's not very sharp. That's not very sharp. That's not... Well, we might be able to use that as a scoop of some sort. Oh. That one has some teeth on it. We could maybe use that a bit. I know it wants us to use this, but I have a feeling it's gonna be very weird with this. Might be able to use this like a chisel. Are the tools for the clay? Yeah, it's for this weird rock clay thing. Because we're gonna have to find the dino piece in here and I don't want to break it. So we're not just gonna hammer it to death, we're gonna actually use the tools and scrape it. And I'll let you guys listen in on it. But we do have to start with this, and as soon as the ad break says it's over, that's when I'll start this. That's why I was just picking out some tools. I don't know if you guys see any tools in here that you want me to grab. But I have quite a few. Don't worry, the dinosaur is already dead. But that's not... Well, when you do an excavation, you use much the similar type of tools. Now, this stuff is actually for clay. Like, you know, soft clay that you're molding together and, like, you form it kind of like for faces of characters and stuff. But... yeah. You see, no, you want me to get a brush? Bitch, I got a brush. It's just very large. And it's very soft. Oh, dang, yeah. You like my brush. Also, I have this, which I think Lechi would murder me over. No one tell Lechi that these are here. Jingle jingle. I also have this. Short attention. Your attention instantly retained. Instantly retained. Oh, thank you for the 5 minutes. Oh, I gotta shake this one off. Go away, bit. Thank you. Didn't expect you to brush the living corpse out of the dinosaur. I didn't either. It looks like this. I'm gonna end up scraping if I use the scissors. I'm gonna use this. That way I can kind of poke a hole into it. Like that. Now I have a hole here that I can actually open from. Let's use this. Kind of use it like a lever. Open it more. I'm gonna get this a little bit closer so you guys can see it better. Move my keyboard over a little. I don't like. Ew. I don't like that feeling. It's so chalky and dry. Ew. Ew. I don't like that. Which one of us to call emergency services if that dental tool pops out of the plastic and attacks? It's not gonna. I'm perfectly safe, okay? I had it like. If you guys could see my hands, that means that that thing is about 1.5 feet away from my face. We're fine. There's some distance here. Okay. There, it's tilted towards it. Which tool do we want to start with first? I feel like we might want to chisel it a bit. Maybe? That doesn't really... That does nothing. Okay, we're gonna have to scrape it then. And I like this one. If you guys looked at this, it actually has a little bit of teeth on it. Oh my god, thank you for the 10 bits. Oh my god, Lone! I was not expecting to have 200 bits thrown at my face today. Oh my god, Lone. Lone. How dare you? Oh my, I'm getting that. Oh god. I'm getting the husky treatment. Someone help me, I'm getting the husky treatment. I'm gonna tell him you said that. Thank you for the 200 and then the 50 bits loan. Speaking of husky beer, yeah, go bug him. Go bug him with bits. You don't need to bug me with bits. Anyway. You can kind of see that I'm getting a bit here off of it. He's got ad rolling. Ugh. Actually, you know what? I want this more. Oh. I'm sorry. My keyboard. Keyboard, where am I placing you? Okay, no. Oh, you know what? Just switch them. Just switch them. That's what I'm supposed to do. Oh. There. That's a nice sound. Thunking. I'm sorry. I accidentally thunked the entire chat onto my desk. Yeah, I just wanted you guys to be able to see me, you know, scratching it. That way I don't have the mic all the way here. Goodbye, Albedo face. We knew each other for a brief moment. You told him that oh, he's gonna fucking be a bitch, I swear. I swear. Okay, gently set this thing down so that you guys can hear me scratching it without me having to put it all the way up in the face of the mic. I mean, it's scratching it, but like not much. Oh, there we go. Use the other way so I can scoop some chunks out. Alone. I swear, as soon as you got money, you said you would do this. You said you would do this as soon as you got a job. I didn't believe you, but here we are. Thank you, Lone, for the 100 bits. You should do it to Husky, though. Husky needs bapped. This is actually doing pretty well with me using the other side instead of trying to scrape it this way. I mean, look at that. Getting a whole lot more. You like the sound? That is working. That is working. You want me to take a bite of it? Oh, heck no. I'm not biting this. Look at that chunk we taken out. Just nom it a little bit. No! With how it would be stuck on my tongue for ages. So I'd have to get mouthwash like twice. That one almost flew at me. I'm so glad I have this here. Look at this! You see why I got this entire trip? I knew this was gonna happen. For science, little chomp. What would you do if I took a bite out of this? Nothing. You would just stare at me and you would laugh. It's not happening. Nuh-uh. Not happening. I value my health. Take a bite out, send it. I don't value my health so little that I would do that for 100 bits. Hi, welcome in. Oh my god, you're sending it. Oh my god. How dare you, Lone? How is this bitch getting stuck on me? Get off of me. You go by Cell? Alright. How you doing, Cell? You doing well? Just so you know, normally I'm doing book reading on Mondays. This is just a thing that we're doing between books. We're having fun uncovering 2 eggs. Right now, we're working on the first one. We currently uncovered this. And that was from the kinetic sand. This stuff right here. Which looks really weird. And then we're gonna do a second one. So I can actually show you what it looks like before opening it. So we got that. I turned to this. We took the little, what would you call this? A mining tool? Or ice pick? It looks like both. We took that out of the egg. And then we had 3 different bags come out of this. And the first one we opened was the kinetic sand. Yeah, pickaxe. Chisel, hammer, yeah. Mallet. There's all sorts of stuff that you call it. I'm just trying to smooth this out a bit with this side so I can actually dig into it again. Because if it's too sharp, then it just doesn't seem to let me dig into it. Okay. Let's get it from a new spot. Thank you for the normal bow. Comically normal bow. Well, pickaxes usually have like both sides. Both sides are like this. So this would be like a hammer, a mallet, or an ice pick. Cause like on one side they have the block. It's like an ice pick almost. It goes by many different names. Slab, sledgehammer, and bacon will go. No! I don't want to break the piece that's in it. Plus, I'm having fun scraping it. It calls the tool. Look at this powder. Looks like sus white powder. I wonder if I should put this in a bowl too when I'm done. Keep my mom's name out of your mouth. Hey, yo. I didn't know that you called your mom a tool. I mean, I didn't say anything. Oh, I see part of it. You see it? I see part of it. I think it's in the direct center here. We're almost there already. Oh, it's starting to come out in chunks because we have... I'm guessing because we have an air pocket here, it's actually breaking up easier. Almost there, look at that. Exactly how an archaeologist would say it. Hey, yo. An air pocket. Oh yeah, you guys, Fish exists, just so you know. Fish has the characters that we have been reading in the Warrior series. If you're not familiar with the Warrior series, it is a Warrior Cat series. And they're coming out with a game and also an animation. Apparently, I've heard this one recently, they're also coming out with a comic book, which I find interesting. Getting out my nails. Looks like this is also wrapped in plastic. Thank you for the made headpiece. I don't think we need to worry too much about just scratching it. I can kind of go at it a little bit heavier. But I don't want to break the plastic to where, like, this gets inside of it, you know what I mean? Oh, thank you for the biddy. I'm just hyper focusing on this and I'm like, I want to get it out. Trying to clean it up a little bit. Maybe go at the back side. Oh, yeah, that's working. What is that? Is that the head or the legs? Hi, Cube, welcome in. I am Scriptsune, your book reading kitsune. We are currently taking a break between books and doing some architect stuff of uncovering this dinosaur. We also have a second egg, so that's gonna be fun. We don't know what dinosaur this is yet, but we see most of the one in the rock. We're gonna have to deal with slime next. The first thing we did, sand. This one, rock. Next one, goop. So for everyone that's here, I normally stream on Mondays. Normally it's book reading. The current series we are doing is the second series of Warriors. And that would be the Warrior Cat series. The next book that we will be doing, which will be next Monday, is going to be the fourth book of the second series. The goop. Yeah, the goop. Gosh, this one is like stuck in here. gonna go check and see if my air is kicked on yet. Be right back. Gosh dang it, trash can. I'm back, hi. The air is on now. No, I didn't try to mute, I hit the BRB and I ran over and I ran back. I just tried to do it quick. Because the mute button is actually on my microphone right here. Yeah. And then I smacked myself on the trash can. Because I moved it so I could throw stuff away, remember? And it's just right there, so if I get out of my chair, then it's like, smack! Oh, this is like an awkward, like, peak right here. Can I get under it? Aha! Got under it a little bit. Ooh. That almost went on my keyboard. You want me to use the brush? I just saw you say that. The brush. Don't even have this out yet and you're like, use the brush. Gosh, this is wedged in. I like... Ah, haha. It's working. Getting all the loose stuff out. There we go. Gave myself some leeway. Oof. Thank you for the comically large bow, but I think it's not gonna happen until this bow's over. It should be in queue though. It should be in queue. Once this bow is ended, it should switch over to the large one. Yeah, it's not a toggle just to, you know, switch them. It's an actual timer. Can I? No, it's not weak enough for me to just break it. Oh, thank you for the biddy. This is not weak enough for me to break it, and it's still... Oh my god. Just touching that. Oh. Ooh, that's dusty. My poor microphone. Hammer? You know what? Actually, this might be the perfect opportunity to do the hammer. See if I can get it out. Now that it's been weakened some. Or maybe I can do it this way. Better idea, chop. No! This is not doing a dent at all, just so you know. It's like barely doing anything. That is why I turned to the scraper. Time to coat it in acid. Say yo. Like damn, Ayo. Now you see why I turned to this, because it does so much more. Maybe if I can just get this all the way down the side, I can get it out. Throw it on the ground. No, no, I don't want to make my ground messy. I think I can break it once I get this though. Maybe if I get this all the way through. It's like right about here. Can I? Aha! See, my idea was right. Crack the part off. What is? Oh! You guys seeing what I'm seeing? Triceratops. Also, it got some clay in it somehow. Gosh dang it. I'm gonna open this and try to clean it off real quick. It's horny, Ayo. There's a hole right here. I think I see why it had clay in it. It's like right here, stuck right there. It's because there's a hole right here from the horn. Oh. Now I know what that looks like. Damn, Triceratops. Okay. Now you guys, I'm gonna clean this up. I'm gonna put it in a new bowl. And I think I'm gonna get some new plastic wrap, otherwise we're gonna get that goop really nasty. So give me a second. Let me lift this out of the way. I'm gonna put these to the side. And I'm gonna get some more plastic wrap. BRB. Who the heck is smacking me in the head as I grab plastic wrap? What are you doing? I was grabbing plastic wrap. Because if this doesn't come off all the way, I'm gonna have to like put new plastic wrap on. Let me get this bowl out. Yeah, who is it? I don't know. I don't know. Who is it? Who is it, Just? Who is it? Let me put these thick ones in here first. Can I do this and maybe have less shit, you know? Oh, it's going on my desk a little. Oh well. Gosh. Get off my Albedo. I think I can just get most of it out. Yeah. We should be able to use that for the slime. But I did get some of it on my desk again. Off my Albedo. Oh crap, it's on me now. Oh my god, I have black pants on and I put this on it. Messy coke dust everywhere. Hey, yo. You know this is Clay. Twitch, this is Clay, but we're making jokes. Okay, thank you. I disclaimer this. Okay, I think we can reuse this now, but that's a lot. My hand is still a mess. Let me get a paper towel. Get some of this rubbing alcohol. Apparently, ads start in 30 seconds, by the way. If you get ads, I'm sorry, but for the most part, you shouldn't because we're in ASMR. But we'll see. Hi, welcome in. I'm Scriptsune, your book reading kitsune, and currently we are taking a break between books. Usually I'm doing book readings every Monday. But right now we are opening up dinos and putting them together. There you go. Man, that made that dirty. Oh my god, yeah. So currently, this is what we have. We apparently have a Triceratops. Let's see, can I get this out of it? No, apparently not. But I can get all this dust off from the center of it. There you go. You're still guessing it's a dog? Ayo. So we already did the sand. This one was with the sand. It's kind of like a kinetic sand. It's kind of weird. Kind of falls apart weird. And then this part, which was the head, was this clay stuff, which is like very dry feeling. And the next one for this set is the Dino slime, which is the legs and stuff, I believe. You just saw and looked on Twitch an adorable kitsune VTuber doing ASMR. Well, yeah. Just having some fun. First hand cam stream in a while. Opening up some dino pack stuff. This one's gonna be so nasty. I'm guessing right now. Once the ad break says it's over, I'll start the slime one. But for the most part, I try to do it after the ad break because although you're not supposed to have ads, sometimes people do get the ads even though they're not supposed to. Yeah. I'm gonna get some of my energy drink too. If you're curious what I'm drinking for the energy drink, it's a V8 energy drink. But yeah, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. The gulp? Oh, yes. You want me to gulp more? Same as last time, sponsorship incoming. Ayo. I wish if they gave me a sponsorship for this. I've been drinking these instead of coffee, and with my ADHD, these work far better than coffee. If they actually geared it towards people who have ADHD and stuff like that, they'd probably get more people buying them. Because normally when it comes to V8, you think of the normal tomato juice that they first came out with. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Alright, looks like the ad break is over. So now we can start with the slime. Now this is gonna be nasty, and I don't know if the tear open top is gonna work, so we're gonna see. Are you gonna work this time? Oh, it actually opened a bit. It actually opened this time. I don't have to cut it. Ooh. Stringy. Brings forth images of smacking people on the forehead in tomato style. Right. The whole donk, you know? You should have had a V8. Yeah, I remember those. Ew. You seen that? Alright. Come on, come out. Does not wanna... I don't I don't want to touch it. Like, where's something I can pull it out with? Oh, this one's like a butter knife. We'll use this. Ew. Ew. Ew, it's sticking in the package. Goop. Can you, like, finish coming out of the package, please? Eee, I'm gonna have to wash that. I might as well use this. I'm gonna set that in the other bowl. I might as well use this to pick out the stuff. Could have had a V8 loan. That was when people watched TVs back in the dark ages. I'm sure you can get the same feeling by watching a smart fridge. Wow, you have a smart fridge? Man. Oh my god. You had a smart fridge. Oh my gosh. I live in a trailer and like the closest thing I have to a smart fridge is a smart TV. Look at that. Here, I'm gonna put the mic down a bit and hopefully I don't touch it with it. Ew. Ew. That is sticky. Ugh. Yeah, get off my finger. Why did they decide to shove most of the stuff into this? You know what this reminds me of? It reminds me of the Alien vs. Predator movies. Am I the only one that thinks that? Like, it reminds me of the eggs that the aliens were birthing out of. You want an ear counter, please? Pretty sure that stuff was made by the Ninja Turtles Express Caution, right? It's probably like what they have their pizza made out of. Here's the tailbone. Why is the tailbone so coated? Oh, that's thick. Oh, that is thick. Oh. Yeah. Oh, it's sticking to my fingers. That's what she said, Ayo. I'm having to touch it. It's so sticky. Oh, look at this goop, though. This is probably taking the second longest compared to the rock, but oh my god. I might need to use the clay to, like, unstickify that. One more piece. Ugh. Okay. Come on. Ew. Hi, I'm new here. I wanted to ask, what does the fox say? They say yip. And welcome in, hi. I hope you're enjoying the stream. What is this? That's a foot. Get off my finger. Do you guys dare me to actually touch this with my hand? This goop. Look at this. it's Give it a lick? Oh hell no, I ain't licking this. But I think if I'm gonna touch it, I'm gonna put my hand in the clay first. Just do it, touch it. Give in to your call of the void. Just touch it. I'm gonna do what I said. Give my fingers a dry once over. Ew, even with the stuff that was on my fingers. Ew. Okay. Okay. Oh, that is sticky. Yeah. come off my fingers. I got it off my fingers. Okay, well I have to do it again and actually put it in the bowl this time. Okay, that was a little bit easier. Now that I've touched it a little bit with the clay, now that it's not as sticky on the outside, I think we're good. Now that it's not as sticky because it has a small layer of clay on the outside. I just gotta not put my fingers completely into it. I just got a quick grab, you know what I mean? Okay, now I have to clean up. I have to clean this up now. You. Rubbing alcohol should do the job, right? Yes, it is. It's doing it perfectly. I'm just gonna need a little bit more napkin. Ew, it's so sticky. Another paper towel. Still sticky. Tasty. I think it tastes good. You think that would taste good? I think that would be like doing the Tide Pod challenge. That is something that you probably should not stick in your mouth. Okay, now that I got that, how are we gonna handle this? Am I gonna use my tweezers for this? Ew. Okay, yeah, it takes it off pretty well. Doesn't feel sticky. Okay, next one. Come here, toes. Another one. You put a little bit more of this on here. Give me your toe. Kind of see the slime on it. See how it's sticky? Gonna have to give that one another once over with a new towel. But it's coming off for the most part. Got a little bit on the toes. Okay, next foot. Tail wanted to go with it. Yeah, I'll just grab that one. That actually really cleans off the slime. I'm glad I thought of that. Alright. We now have all the pieces. My poor thing. I have to wipe this off. I'll just do it with that. There we go. Now, I don't think I really need instructions for it because it's kind of small. Thank you for the bit. It was a bird? Are you sure? It looks like a triceratops to me. I think those are the back legs. These are the front legs. Yeah. So if we put the head on, it seems to click on. Not sure if you got to hear that. Let me do it again. It's nice click. This must be the left leg. Doesn't really click. It kind of just sets in there. I think. And another leg. Is this? This is the right side. That one's the left. Oh. Doesn't want to stay very well. Okay. Now the tail. Come on. There we go. Is it supposed to go down like that? I think it's supposed to go down like that. And then we pull the tab. Can't really pull it. Let me use the tweezers. Now I have that in there. How do you make it light up? Instructions, where art thou? Oh, I put it under the clay. Where is Triceratops? There it is. Positions leg in order to stabilize the structure. And that's all it says? Well, I guess it could also have a dead battery. That's possible. I'm trying to shake it to see if it'll make the battery go. Oh my god. I'm dropping legs. It's a rhino? Ayo. I mean, aren't rhinoceros kind of like this is their ancestor? It's the Triceratops. I thought it was. I don't think that the battery's alive, but we did get the Dino together. Even though it keeps falling apart on me. So much for it being stable. Well, I'll put that one right there. We got one done. Are you guys ready for the second one? Hopefully we get something different. Throw this weird goop package away. And we have a second one to do. I was thirsty. I'm gonna go get some more water and then we'll start this one, okay? I'll be Are you trying to smack me alive or what? Oh my god, how many bits was that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Thank you for the 11 bits. Wow. You know, I could hear that the whole time I was refilling my water. You crazy. Alright. Sharp object.
Why are you so sus? With your sussiness. Ya fuzzy little
And a zipper here. Hi, thank you for following. Welcome in. I hope you're enjoying your time. Yeah, who was it? I have no idea. Yeah, I have no idea. Who was it? Who could it possibly have been? Dinosaur clap, ayo. This is the first one. We got one of the 2 eggs done, and we ended up with the Triceratops. As you can see here, we had some fun with 3 different things, which we're gonna end up going through with this. We started with the sand, and then we moved on to the kind of clay, and then my worst nightmare, slime. Now then, let's get this open, if it lets me. We got it off in one piece. That's great. So crinkly. Yeah, super crinkly. I'm gonna get my tools out again. We already found out that this doesn't work very well. I'm gonna get the 2 that we had working very well. Where's the one that I had? I wonder if that one would work. Oh, here's my scooper. This one right here worked so well on it. Alright, you guys ready for a pop? Nice pop. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Usually I am doing reading books, but we are having a nice intermediary between book 3 and 4 of the Warrior series. And we're having fun uncovering dinos. Thank you for the biddy. Don't you cough at me. Put that in there. Where'd I put the other one of this? Oh, it's right there. I need those if I want to put the eggs back together. Now, here's our second egg. We don't know what it is yet. This way? Go back together. Please. It's like, no, I don't want to go back together. The other one went back together so easily. It's going to be a chicken, who knows? There it goes. So this is egg 2, this is egg 1. Setting that off to the side. The egg giveth, the egg taketh, for real. Okay. They're a different dino fact this time. There were actually reptiles on Earth before dinosaurs. Before the first dinosaurs walked the Earth about 230 million years ago, the Earth was dominated by reptiles known as the archosaurs and therapsids. That is hard to say for me. I like these little fact tokens. They're nice. And we already know with this that we don't really need, you know. Smash to activate. Wait. If you smash it... If you smash him against a different dinosaur... Nope, it doesn't work. I can't smash it on my hand. I wonder if it interacts with a different dinosaur and that's when it lights up. Thank you for the biddy. But we don't really need this. We found out it's relatively easy to put them together. Alright, you guys. We have more sand, more goop, and a rock. Wait, that's dope. Yeah. We put that one together. This one right here. From the first one. And this is what the sand looks like. This is what the goop looks like. And this is what the rock becomes. It should. It doesn't do it with my hand, so I don't know if it's a dead battery or what, but I did have to take out a little thing from the here. So I'm hoping it's not a dead battery, but if it has to interact. But it does say on the instructions that it has to smash, and it shows 2 different dinosaurs. So I'm thinking maybe it wasn't just a rock, as it were. Green goo. Yeah, green goo. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Smack to activate? It says smash. I don't know if you can read that, but it says smash right here. Smash to activate. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. This shows something else too. Can I like... No? It says activate light up. One of them shows the legs and one of them shows the spine. Legs? Spine? I don't know. It's showing so many different ways to do it, but it's just not working. Thank you for the bit. But I don't think it works that way. I don't think smacking me is gonna make the dinosaur light up. I mean, if you want me to light up, your only options are like the blush, the anger, or like regular blush, and I think that's about it. I mean, I also have the tongue, but I can oh, my leg uppy isn't working. Leg uppy not work. I think there is a sensor thing in it, and I pulled this out, the tab. It's supposed to... That's why I think maybe it needs another dinosaur. We can try it out once we get this one together. So I'm gonna give you guys a choice. 1, 2, or 3. And whichever has the most votes, that's what we're gonna start with. Take your time. I have energy drink. Hi, welcome in. I hope you're doing well and enjoying your time here. I know what's wrong with it don't have gas in it? Are you talking about fossilized gas? Gas fossils? how we literally make our cars run. You're calling the dinosaur a car? Rock? Is that one vote for Rock? It says that ads start in a minute, so with that, whatever we choose, I'll do it after the ad break. But I don't think you guys will get ads, but some people have been unlucky and Twitch has sent them ads, so I always like to wait until after that ad notifications. So we got one vote for Rock so far. 2 votes for Rock so far. Does that mean we're gonna start with Rock? You guys have until after the ad break to vote. Slime. So 1 for Slime, 2 for Rock. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna use the voting order of how many of what gets votes. And that's how we're gonna open them. So right now, this is how it's looking. Two, 1, no votes so far. Water's delicious. Wonder if I could figure out how it's... There's no button on this thing. And the instructions... The instructions just... Perhaps it isn't just a rock, but perchance it's a rock lobster. No. No. It would be funny if you have to do this, though, to activate it. Because it literally says to smash them together. But on another note, back here, it says to make them light up. One of them's the spine, one of them's, like, the hips. That's why I was pressing here, and I'm like... I mean... I don't see it lighting up. I did it! Did you see that? I figured it out! I figured it out! I literally have to smash it! Okay. I think, okay, so I get why it's showing, I get why it's showing the fingers now, I think. You're supposed to literally hold it and smash it so that the limbs don't come off. The front limbs are more stable than the back ones. So when you smash it... That's so cool. Okay, at least we figured it out. So it's not a dead battery. That is objectively the best way to activate it. No, the best way to activate it would be like throw it on the floor and just have the pieces go everywhere. The smack smack ding thing. I totally knew but didn't. Wow. You just wanted to smack me. Okay, you guys, the ad break's over. So currently, this is the order of what we're opening stuff. So it's gonna go the rock, the goop, and then the sand. The sand doesn't really like have the stuff covering it, but I do like the feel of it. It doesn't really make any sound though. The gatekeeping is real. Okay, so we're doing the best one first, in my opinion. We're gonna set this off to the side for a second. Now we have to get this open. So this right here is gonna give away what it is, just so you know. Stab the rock. Stab! Gotta take the plastic off first. And then we stab the rock. Thank you for the bit. I'm just throwing away the trash as we go. Okay. I kind of want to try this. Because you kind of see how it has like a twist to it. This was the best tool that we were using last time, we found out. Not this way, but like scooping it. This right here that it comes with, this is shit. It doesn't do anything. Now these tools right here, perfect. I want to see how this does, so I'm gonna use this first. Oh my gosh. It's like a drill. The tune of the whip of it by Devo, Smack That Rock Ayo. Let me put the mic closer so you guys can actually hear what it's doing. Thank you for the hydrate. So I don't think this really... That doesn't really make any sound. It puts a nice hole in it so we can use that for like... When we get towards the end and we want to like break it apart, I think it will be good for that. This is good for cleaning out the crevices, and this I think is just the best tool to use to actually get down into it. Another hydrate? Alright. Hydrate or dihydrate? Another one? It's like a yeah, it's like a geode. It's like at the very center of it. The Triceratops was kind of difficult to get out because of like the horns and stuff. It's like wedged in there. I think I'm gonna yeet somebody. Don't make me have to go pee, okay? Stardew Valley players shaking at IRL geotime. Right? I think I get the hang of this since like the first one I did. Yeah. Doing this so much easier. Ooh. That piece went right under the Triceratops. Even oh man, it's falling into small pieces. You didn't do anything? Are you sure? Are you positive? Should have sledgehammer instead of the hammer that comes with it, right? At least then you'd be able to actually, like, you know, put a pick into it, crack it open. But I think they want you to suffer, make it as slow as tangibly possible. I don't even see it yet. At this point, we saw like part of the Triceratops. So it might be like small, like, you know, the raptor maybe? Gotta be, right? Big archaeology doesn't want you to know one simple trick that would actually destroy millions and millions of years of fossilization. They want it in pristine condition. That's why they don't want you to,
Why are you so sus?
you know,
Quit your
just go at it with a
sussiness.
sledgehammer.
Yesas y little baka.
Thank you for following. I hope you're enjoying your stay. I'm scared to move. Don't want to get eaten. That's right. Stay in your little corner. Classic T-Rex approach. Ayo. Just don't move. If you don't move, they can't see you. Jurassic Park. I like that I've actually seen Jurassic Park, so I can actually know what you were referencing. I have to go to bed soon because of school tomorrow. Ayo. Oh, good luck with your classes. Hopefully the drive to school isn't bad. Can't see you, but sure can smell you, and knows you had a lot of garlic last night. Ayo. At least it's not a vampire. You know, I actually like the smell of garlic. It's not bad. Where the heck is this thing? Traffic at my schools are probably gonna be like, hey, yo, just leave early. But I get that. College campuses suck. Vampire T-Rex would actually be a nightmare fuel. I mean, hey, vampires had to have started somewhere, right? By this point, we already had the majority of the Triceratops head here. I know it's here somewhere. Prehistoric vampire of some kind. Well, I mean, we have blood bats. We have mosquitoes. What's to say that that's not, you know, the vampires of today? Where is this thing? Is it like in the side? I thought it was in the center. On-site war with mosquitoes. My state actually sprays for mosquitoes, and you barely see them at all. We actually have more problems with flies than we do mosquitoes. Where the heck is... We've taken like half of this thing out. The dinosaur hiding. It'd be very, very bad, Ayo. Can you move? Yes, you can move. Behave yourself. I might have to nibble your ankles. Aha! It's hiding in the corner. That's why we didn't find it in the middle. It's in the corner right here. See that? And it's like towards the bottom. Ankles equal nibbled, exactly. You'd be mighty tasty. Don't you know that in some Kitsune's lore, that they actually eat people? Mm. I'm making you worried now. Okay, it's not as bad as the one time that I was playing a fox game and then I had my fox eat another baby fox for experience points, okay? It's not as bad as it can be. and then someone was like, why would he do that? How can he do that? I'm like, but experience points. It's a dog-eat-dog world. And I was playing the game called The Wilds. It's a game where you literally just become one of the animals. Like there's raven, there's like a bear, there's a wolf, fox, etc. Ever since the update with what was it? I think it was Unity or something. Whatever thing they used to develop the game. I don't know if they've made any updates since then. Or is there an OO button? Yeah, there was. There was a call function. So that you could call the pack mates that you have created. Your crewmates, all the other animals that you recruited. It was not a multiplayer game, it was a single player, but it was pretty fun. I liked the concept, and when I was playing it, I actually had one of the devs for that game show up. It was interesting. Straight to the wish list it goes. I don't know if they've continued the development of it though. But I had fun with it. It's a in development game. Last I checked, it was like, I think 2 or so years ago. Let me look. Let's see. I'm gonna go on to my Steam. Steam. Go to the store. Let's see. Wilds. Have they updated it? Oh, thank you for the bit. Pretty cheap game. Damn. I think they've made it a little bit cheaper. Oh, there's cats and elk now. What? Wait, when was the most recent update? When was this? It's talking about the early access, blah blah blah. Where is Community Hub? In early access and hasn't been touched in 3 years, store page says over 3 years. You say that, but I see new animals from after I stopped playing it. Like, they didn't have bison, pigs, or like cats in that before. And that stuff after they said they were gonna switch what their game was made with. Anyway, I'm done looking at that. I was just curious because it's been so long. But yeah, it looks like it's still in early access. I think it's like maybe like 1 or 2 people working on it, so it makes sense. They wanted to be done with it in 1 year, but they had to change what they were programming it with. Thank you for the 3 bits. I have to go to bed now. Wish I could stay see the dinosaur, but that's okay. Well, I mean, we almost got the head out, and once you get the head out, you know what the dinosaur is. But oh, it's wiggling now. I'm gonna use this. Get some holes going. He just keeps smacking me. Wait, can I get it? Can I get it out? Oh, oh! You might be able to see it before you go to bed. What is this? It is a raptor! Look how tiny that head is! I knew I called it, and that is why. That is why. Look at that. It's such a tiny thing. It is a raptor head. Wow. We have this huge chunk. Alright. Let me dust these off a bit. A raptor, perfect for biting ankles. Exactly! I'm so glad you noticed. Let's get this out of the plastic before I clean this up. I somehow caught it. I'm like, this thing is so tiny, I can't find it. It's gotta be a raptor, and I freaking called it. Oh, I dropped it. Wait, does the mouth move? No, I think that's just because it's small. Maybe? Looks like the mouth moves. Give me a second. I'll get it out of here and I'll show you. Come on. Get the plastic out of the mouth, please. Tiny baby has to be taken. Has to take on the Triceratops, right? Okay. Watch this. The mouth moves. The pack tactics were optional, but not really. I see. Okay. This is gonna sit right there for the moment. I'm gonna dump this into this. And hopefully not get it all over my desk this time. Oh, I say that and it just starts happening. Come on. Into the bowl. Into the bowl. Into the bowl. Into the bowl. Yeah. Still got quite a bit here. I have to flip this upside down for a second. Oh my god. Gonna get the brush. It's all over my desk. Alberto, I'm so sorry. You're covered in white. There. Nice Alberto desk pad, I think. Yeah, it's Alberto. You guessed it. I have an Alberto desk pad, and then I also have that Alberto boot pad, which you can't really see because it's under my mouse. And also under my microphone. Yes, the boot pad. Yes. Alright. You know what we have next? Goop. Alright, where's my handy dandy butter knife looking one? That's not long. This one. This is gonna be gross. Thank you for the lurk. Gonna see if this one's gonna open right. Doesn't want to tear on that side. There we go. Now, we open here. It does. Perfect. See, this is what I had to deal with last time. And that is why we have the butter knife. And why we set that off to the side, because I don't want that to get in the goop. That would take ages to clean out. Oh man. I'm just thinking about it. This is a raptor. So these are some tiny ass pieces that we're gonna have to clean up. Entire childhood of Nickelodeon slime has led to the enjoyment of the goop AO. And this stuff is like sticky. Oh, that actually came out in one go. Perfect. Last one I had to like finick with. Wait. Oh, it's not a raptor. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? It's not a raptor. You see those fins? You see those fins? I forget what it's called. But it's the fins right here, the fins. It's one of the water ones. I'll take that out first. You see what I mean? I thought it was a raptor because that's the same type of head. But the body... I thought that the head would give it away, but it didn't. I can't remember what it's called either. Hold on, we gotta look it up now. Let me not get my keyboard in the goop. Let's see, water... type Dino. I think it's that one. Nothostar? Plesiosaur? It has spikes on it. It has like fins though. It doesn't look like either of those. Which one is it? Has back spikes. It's not a Spinosaurus. I don't know why Google says that. Fuck. I hate Google right now. Google is not being our friend today. Google's not telling us what it is. A fish. There are a lot of fish. I mean, it's a type of fish. A dino fish of some sort. I just don't know which type. Maybe we'll figure it out when we get more of the pieces out. Why is this sticking to it so much? Come off. There we go. Wiki's useless? Yeah, I was looking at that. I'm like, what the fuck kind of dino is? So if you look at it, it has spine. It has two fin here. And fins here. Why it has an extra fin on one side, I have no clue. I think it's not supposed to have that extra fin. Come at it, come at goop. The goop is being a goop. It's being goop. Off the goop. Off the goop. Stop sticking to me too. It matches none of the ones you found. Right? That's what I was saying. I tried to look it up and it just... I think the best thing that it would have been like the one of the two that I said, but it doesn't. The spine, you know what I mean? Then again, people also have their own version of the dinosaurs depending on what it looks like. I've been reminded of the Animal Ocarus, and I am pleased. Oh. Animal Ocarus. I'm gonna look at it. Oh. That's an interesting one. That looks very similar to one of the Pokemon in one of the generations. And I think that's what it's based off of. Look it up on the paper instructions. I don't think it's on the paper instructions. Yeah, unless that's the tail. There's no way that's a Stegosaurus. Could we be wrong and it's not a water animal, but it'd be a Stegosaurus? You think it might be a Stegosaurus? Maybe it goes this way, upwards. It looks similar. It looks very. Look at that might be the tail. You see the tail? That might be the tail of the Stegosaurus, and it's supposed to go upwards. It would explain why the body pieces are much larger than the head. We haven't opened the sand yet, so we don't know how large the body itself is. So it's very, very possible. It's very possible. Might be the Stegosaurus. I thought it was a raptor because of how tiny the head was. The body would be a dead giveaway. Man, this one's a real mystery, isn't it? Real damn mystery. Stick it to my finger. Hindsight is 20/20, but it could be a fish because of the arms and like right. But look at these feet. Those are toes. Those are toes. So yeah. Cute. Goop. Goop with other goop. Look at how much goop we have now. That is a lot of goop. And because I had a little bit of the dust on my fingers, mixing them together makes it slightly less sticky. I didn't want to put too much of the dust on there because then it would like not have the texture, you know what I mean? Makes it a little less icky, if you know what I mean. Because now I can just pick it up, drop it, without it getting on my fingers. Alright, now this, I'm gonna have to clean. So, paper towel.
With your sussiness.
Thank you for following. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Young me would have yeeted that with force of a cannon into the ceiling. Oh my god, that would have been so disgusting. Okay. So, This is what we did to clean the last one. And it works wonders. Kind of easily takes off the goop. Makes it not sticky at all. Good old 70, yeah. That's this is 91. 91. Because, you know, I need something to clean electronics with. And it kind of works for most of everything. Yeah, the good stuff. I have rubbing alcohol too. I don't remember where I placed it though. Which would be the 70%. Okay. After I clean this one off, I'm gonna have to get a new towel. Because it's not cleaning as much right now. New towel. I've been summoned. What does the fox say? Why does everyone ask me that? Yep. It is yep. If you say anything else, it is not. I am a fox. Thank you. This right here is so sticky. Okay. I think I cleaned those pretty well. I give Avatar 10 out of 10. Why, thank you. That's nice to know, considering I did the art and also the rigging for it myself. The PTSD flashback of seeing the words, "What does the fox say?" was that visual. Exactly, exactly. I'm like, how dare you? Okay, so headpiece, tail. We need the body. We need the body. So we have the last part right here. But I'm gonna be right back for a second. You guys made me drink way too much water. I'll be right back. And then we will continue, okay? I'm back. I gave my hands a good washing too. All that dry and goop. Oh my gosh. Probably my fault for making you drink too much water. Sorry. Meanwhile, I'll drink some of this. Ah, delicious. Okay, so this one's not gonna really have that much sound, so I'm gonna move the mic away. And all we can really hear is the package opening of this. I'm gonna get this out because sand's gonna go in there. Thank you. Twitch has trained chatters to water their streamers like plants. I guess you water me like a plant that I would grow. The only plant that I ever was able to grow, you wouldn't even guess it, Venus flytrap. You know why? Because they love to be drowned. Thank you for the follow. Let me grab that one. Can I get this open? Fly traps are little quirky babies, so it makes sense. Well, I had like the little dome for it, so like it really loves humidity. Feed it bugs. Every time I tried to feed it bugs, it turned black, so I just didn't feed it anything and it stayed alive. It was weird. Okay. Here's the sand. Thank you for the bit. Haha, it didn't hit me in the face this time. I don't know why it's not. Let me see why it's not. Oh, it stopped tracking. Let me reopen it. It's being a picky little baby. Okay, now it's tracking again. It turning black is rot, which is a crazy thing to happen, but sadly you think every time I tried to feed it anything. Oh my god, ow. I definitely think it's a Triceratops. Triceratops? No, not Triceratops. Stegosaurus. That. This. Stegosaurus. Anyway, here's the sand. So you see this? This doesn't make any sound. But it's very fun to squish. Look at that. Look how soft that looks. Thank you for the bit. Kinetic sand, yeah. I've never actually had kinetic sand before, so it's very interesting feeling to me. Okay, let's open this, and this would be the last piece that we needed for the second one. Does not taste good, by the way. How would you know what it tastes like? Thank you for the bit. How would you know what it tastes like? Please tell me, how the fuck would you know what it tastes like? Someone's been doing some bad stuff when they were a kid, eating kinetic sand. Let me guess, he got very sick. And oh my gosh, you even ate Play-Doh? Look, the only thing I ate as a kid was paper. And chalk? Okay, the only thing that I eat is similar to chalk is like Smarties. And like candy corn. Oh my god. I think this is the neck. Because it has the little, yeah, it has the little ball. I'm gonna look at the instructions for this one. Hold on. Yeah, it says to have it upwards. You always ate grass, Ayo. Welcome in. Remember when people would crush up the Smarties to get it to smoke to pretend to have a cigarette? Oh my gosh, that is so bad for your lungs. This needs to go in. There we go. Now I can put this on. Oh. It's not very happy about me trying that. That is very look how small that is compared to the body. And this is the tail. It goes upward, like so. Damn, you guys ate weird things. Channel inner snail. Oh, this is so stiff. That's the best I'm gonna do there. I think that's a front arm. That's a front arm. And leg. And leg. This one feels like it's gonna fall apart even easier than the other one. Alright, you guys. I hope you're ready for me to pull out the tab on this. If Big Corpo didn't want kids to eat things, they wouldn't make them look tasty. They wouldn't make them smelly either, like the scratch stickers, you know what I mean? You ready? You ready? Oh, leg already fell off. How am I supposed to smack it if it does that? Come on. Go back in. Okay. Fucking head comes off as it glows. Thank you for the bit. Most fragile struggle ever. Right? And you're supposed to smack these things to make them glow. Why? Thank you for the check-in. Oh my god, it's falling apart as I try to put the head on. Oh my god. No. It literally imploded for real. It's so weird because like the tail... We're gonna put it this way. And this is gonna go in here. I'm gonna have to get like glue or something and like glue these in and not make them move. Cause they's not happy. Anyway. Stegosaurus. This one's a little bit more stable, so I'll smack this one for those here that are new that came in so you can see the light up. And both of them do that, but this one's a little bit more fragile, so. A little bit more, way more, oh my gosh. Pick it up and it falls apart. It did come from the sand, to be fair, for real. Yeah, I had 2 eggs. I did both of them. This was the first one we did, this was the second one we did. I think we did a pretty good job. No more eggs, no more eggs. Forgot how cursed their hind legs were. You know what I think? I think, aren't Stegosauruses the predecessor to dogs, by the way? I think they're the predecessor to dogs. If I recall right. Dust everywhere out of 10. Dust? You want some dust? I'll trade you dust for kinetic sand. Gosh. Okay. What? What are you trying to make me guess? I think I'm gonna try and put the little things back in. How did Dino Dog? What do you mean Dino Dog? the one that didn't want to open earlier. Kind of have to pop it. If. Never mind, Ayo. There we go. I'm gonna put this one back in. It locks in with this thing. Just so that it's nice and clean. Can I get it to go back in? I really don't want to. Can I knock? What is that? I think once you take it out, it won't let you put it back in. Man. You see that little notch right here? I think that's what's preventing it from going back in. That's sad. I want to see. Well, it just sets here, but it goes back in with this, but won't go back in there because of that. I guess I don't get to put them back in. Did you use big brush? I saw you only use it once on mic and hands. Oh yeah. I did. I dusted myself and the desk off. This. I'll bet it was a little bit dusty. These aren't very dusty, but my desk sure is. Dusty Kitsune Ayo. I'll dust you. Comically large brush. Look at it. It's large. It's good for giant paintings where you just want to quickly brush over with one color. It's very good. All right. I think with that, we have completed our goal for the stream. It's beautiful. Can I get some dust? Only a brushful. That's funny. Wipe some dust. Only a brushful. So, for those of you who have come over during the stream, usually I am reading books. This was an intermediary between Book 3 and Book 4 of Warriors, the second series of the Cat Book series. The next book is going to be this one right here, Starlight, Book 4 of the second series. Not end stream, what do you mean? I'm going to end up ending stream here in a second. Yes, I do have a Discord. You can get any notifications of when I'm going live and stuff in the Discord. You can talk to everyone. You can talk to me there. You can kind of see if I have to cancel stream or anything there. And I typically do all of my notifications on Discord. Your sisters read those books? I have all of them. Warrior still holds up? Oh my god. Buddy. Buddy. If you only knew. I gotta bring the mic closer for this. If you only knew. You know what they're doing? They're coming out with a video game for Warriors. And it comes out in October. And they're coming out with an animation series in 2027 and 2028. And apparently they're also making a comic of it as well. You're scared, but that sounds awesome. I've already pre-ordered the Nintendo Switch version, but I made a poll in my Discord if people wanted to watch me play the actual game itself, but I would have to get the Steam version, which means I'd have to make like a dono goal for it. And the reason how I was able to get the Nintendo version was because I bribed my mother with food to pre-order it for me. That is how broke I am. So if I wanted to actually stream it though, I need to get the Steam version of it. So apparently it's supposed to go in the lake territories. I was kind of sad hearing that, because that kind of spoils series 2 for me a little bit, because we're currently reading it. And I haven't read the full series of all the series. We're on the 2nd series, and I think the lake territories is what they're coming up to. Goated way to get a thing though. Yeah, right. You may have read the books. Don't spoil it for us, but next Monday we are going to start reading this one. We're gonna do the back snippet. We're gonna do all the way through all the different loyalties. Then we're gonna do, let's see, is there the prologue in this one? Yeah, the prologue through chapter 5. So it's gonna be, how deep into the book is that? It's usually what I do, and usually it's the longest stream for the entire book when I do it. Chapter 5 here goes all the way to chapter 6. Damn, it's almost half of the book. Holy shit, I'm gonna have a long stream. That's longer than any of the streams I had, I think. That's gonna take at least 3 to 4 hours to read. Holy crap. Have to catch up so you can watch the stream? Yeah. So just note, this is the 2nd series, book 4. If you already know the basis of the 1st series, it's about Fireheart, from turning from Rusty to Fireheart. You just joined the Discord, thank you. But yeah, if you guys are into the Warriors, that is what I am currently reading. And I do 5 chapters at a time every Monday. After we complete all 6 of the series for Warriors, I have the Ranger's Apprentice series to read. I also have another series to read, but I haven't read it myself a little bit yet. The Ranger's Apprentice, I think I read up to book 6 or 7, and I think it goes to 12 now. So I only have to read a whole series in 3 books, easy peasy. Well, I used to read about 2 books a day when I was in high school. So I was a crazy reader back then. You read Ranger's Apprentice before it was peak? So did I. I'm gonna laugh if the people that are coming out with the game and everything else come into my stream and is like, what? You've been reading the series to everyone? I know it's not gonna happen, but I would be super surprised if someone that's actually working on any 3 of those things actually came here and said hi to me. I love cats. I have a cat named Apollo. I have a cat tree over that way, right next to my desk. Used to absolutely blitz through fantasy books in middle and high school. Yeah, so did I. There's another series that I want to get to. It's called Vampirites. Vampire Pirates. Vampirites. And it's also a series I read a book in high school in. And I never was... The reason why I wasn't able to finish these was because... Oh, you guys want me to show the cat? I can get the cat. But it's going to be the last thing I do for the stream. Let me get the cat. I heard that. all the way while I was grabbing the cat, who just yeeted stuff at me. Ugh. Machine gun and bits is going wild, ayo. Okay, you guys, hang on a second. This is the only time my cat's gonna be allowed up here. Are you guys ready? You guys ready? Here you go, Apollo. Yeah, you say hi to everyone. You say hi to everyone. I know, it smells, right? That sticky stuff's so smelly. He's fluffy? Yeah, I know, I need to shave him again. He actually usually a lot fluffier than this, but he doesn't take care of his fur, so I have to shave him to be like a short hair. And he has a cat disease, so his fur actually agitates him. His fur agitates him, so in order for him to keep taking care of himself, I have to shave him down. You love the color? I know. He's like, oh, I'm getting attention. I picked him up from my bed. He used to be so chunky before he got his cat disease. Here you go. Say hi to everyone, kitty. Totally have 8 cats and 2 kittens. Jesus, that's a lot. Alright. Time for you to get off there. Thank you. Thank you for saying hi to everyone. Are you gonna... He's looking at the cat tree, but the cat tree has the eggs on it right now. Yeah, he's a well-behaved cat. That's why his cat tree is literally next to my desk, where there's cords. He's very, very, very well-behaved, aside from being stuck in the house because of his cat disease, so he can't spread it. He loves to claw my doors, and the doors are wood, so it leaves chunks in the door. But I know that it's from his stress, so I can't really be that mad at him for it, because he used to be a social inside-outside cat. I didn't notice the bits, right? It was my imagination. Yeah, totally didn't hear myself get pummeled with the bits. This smack, smack, smack. You know what I mean? Anyway, thank you guys for coming in. I hope you guys had a wonderful time. We do not usually do hand cam streams. It's usually book reading. You are allowed to talk to me while I am doing book reading because I can multitask. But if you do show in, enjoy yourself, enjoy the story, and I will catch you guys later, alright? If you have any suggestions for whom I should raid, feel free to tell me. Otherwise, I'll see if anyone is doing ASMR on my follow list. And, well, that's it. Bye!